You ain't know they call me yeah, I'm in Gotham City in a Batmobile. Even though it get crazy, niggas don't talk like Swayze.
So apparently, right, there's an investigation that's underway after a shooting at a subway station in the Bronx left multiple people wounded and one dead, unfortunately. 6 people were shot around 4:30 p.m. on Monday while waiting for the northbound platform for the number 4 train at the Mount Eden section in the Bronx. Among the victims ranging in the age from 14 to 71. So whoever the shooter was literally just shooting indiscriminately into the crowd that was on the platform. They're saying one was pronounced dead at St. Barnabas Hospital and he was 34 years old. I'm sure had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with what was going on. The ages range from 14, for the people that got shot, the victims, from 14 to 71. Now I'm gonna let you guys check out this video real quick and I'll be right back with the rest of my commentary.
Police are looking for whoever's responsible for a deadly shooting at a subway station in the Bronx this afternoon.
All right, police say a man was killed and 5 were wounded when gunshots rang.
Fair use, all right?
Rang out just before 5 at the Mount Eden station. Let's get right now to Arthur Chin, who's live at the scene in the Bronx. Arthur.
Steve, Natasha, the key is that the gunman is still on the loose at this point tonight. A witness used the word pandemonium to describe what happened on the subway platform here. Not only did you have the people who were waiting to get on that subway train coming in, you had the people for whom this was their scheduled stop who were getting out. And then you had the people in the car where the fight broke out who also spilled onto the platform. And that's when a number of shots were fired. And police tonight tell us they're looking into whether or not what happened here had anything to do with a dispute that started at a school.
Sound like a firecracker. It's a whole bunch of fire. You know when you boom, 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 boom on the
Witnesses describe the moments a gunman opened fire on a crowded platform during rush hour at the Mount Eden subway station in the Bronx. 6 people were shot. 1 man, a 34-year-old, was killed. 2 of the injured are women, the youngest victim, a 14-year-old girl, the oldest, a 71-year-old man. Yanessa Ortega says the victims looked badly hurt to worse.
One woman was here blowing a lot of blood, and one they was doing the CPR, but they say they died.
Police say it all started before 5 p.m. Monday afternoon with 2 groups of teenagers riding a northbound 4 train approaching the station when an argument between them broke out.
As the train pulled into the Mount Eden station, the doors opened up, and at least one of the individuals in that group, or in the 2 groups, took out a gun and fired shots.
The gunman fled on foot, and police sources tell Fox 5 he used a semi-automatic handgun in the shooting. So many shots were fired that about half a dozen bullet casings rolled off the platform onto the street below. Police could only tell us that at least 10 shots had been fired, while police officials were joined by MTA executives, including its chairman and CEO, Jano Lieber, assuring the public that the shooting was not random. Witnesses describe the platform crowded with subway riders who had nothing to do with the dispute between the teenagers.
No, you got to understand, right? You got to understand why they had to sit there and make sure that they let people know that the shooting wasn't random. Because it's one situation if there was a dispute between 2 people and then the shooting went down and innocent people got shot. And it's a whole nother different situation if you saying niggas is just walking up on, you know what I'm saying, New York City train station platforms and just discriminately shooting at anybody. You feel me? Like this, what they're trying to basically let people know is this wasn't some random mass shooting. This was a guy who was shooting like a Jamaican. Like he was just shooting everywhere. Bumper clock, bumper clock, bumper clock. You know what I'm saying? Just bugging the fuck out. That's why they had to sit there and make sure that they put that out there.
Yeah, it was a lot of people platform. I guess it was the rush hour too. So
10, 20, 30?
At least that.
Again, 6 people have been shot here, including a 14-year-old girl. A 34-year-old man has been killed. The gunman is still on the loose tonight, and police are asking anybody with any information on him to contact them. We're live in the Mount Eden section of the Bronx tonight. Arthur Chia on Fox 5 News. Steve, back to you.
Now that happened, right? And it seems like we got an update today. We got an update today on, this whole situation. So let me sit there and try to get it. I believe I have it in my history.
Tonight, in that deadly shootout last night at a subway station in the Bronx, New York cops now say 3 gunmen fired as many as 19 shots in what started as a fight between 2 groups.
When the gunfire ended, 6 people were shot, one of them fatally. The NYPD released these images of 2 men captured by security cameras at the Mount Eden station.
And tonight, an MTA station agent who witnessed the chaos talking exclusively to Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett.
NYPD officers are walking the platforms at the Mount Eden station that were littered with shell casings the night before. Police officials released these surveillance images of 2 young men wanted for questioning as the investigation intensifies tonight.
Oh, nah. Oh, nah. The investigation is intensifying. As you can see, free use, bro. Fair juice. Fair juice, bro. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. This nigga look like he on a fucking GTA mission right now. Like, nah. Nah, they got him in 4K. It's over. It's over. And you kids, you little niggas be thinking the ski mask saving y'all. You niggas be thinking the ski mask saving y'all.
The gunfire triggered pandemonium on board a number 4 train at 4:30 yesterday afternoon. 2 groups of young people fighting one another before one of them fires shots.
If you can imagine a chaotic scene, you have a crowded train pulling onto a crowded platform, 1 shot being fired. Now everybody's trying to scramble to get off the platform.
Investigators now believe there were 3 gunmen who fired at least 19 rounds, both inside the train and on the platform. 6 people were struck, most believed to have been innocent bystanders.
3 of the 6 victims were rushed here.
You know, 3 gunmen, 19 rounds fired. Thank God it wasn't 19 victims, right? But it seems like they were shooting inside the train and then came on to out on the platform shooting, and I just thought that was crazy.
Have been innocent bystanders.
3 of the 6 victims were rushed here to St. Barnabas Hospital. One of them, a 35-year-old homeless man, was struck several times in the chest and did not survive. A 28-year-old man was shot in the arm, and a 29-year-old woman had bullet wounds in her face and her neck.
Everybody's running outside. People are jumping on top of each other.
Damn, did he just sit there and say bullet wounds in the face and the neck? Jesus Christ.
It was crazy.
Station agent Abdul Hussein saw the woman bleeding profusely and called in the emergency on the system's dedicated phone line.
She got shot with the blood coming from the face, from the neck, and she tried to get help from me.
MTA Chairman Jano Lieber insisted that crime is trending lower.
We're headed in a good direction, but today we're acknowledging what those folks are going through in the Bronx.
But Transit Union President Richard Davis says more needs to be done to protect riders and workers.
They have to focus some more resources onto the platforms and the stations with police presence.
Police believe the shootout was gang-related and are chasing down fresh leads tonight.
Yo, well, there you have it, guys. There you have it. Entirely too much going on inside of the towns. Now, I'm not asking you guys to snitch, because I see some of y'all in there, they like, yo, that's my hood, or whatever have you. So who was the gangs, huh? Who was the gangs? Who was the 2 gangs, you know what I'm saying, or whatever have you, that was going back and forth shooting? Now, when they sit there and they say that there was 3 shooters, does that mean there was 3 shooters from one gang, or like there was probably like 2 shooters from one gang, 1 shooter from the other, and they were just booming at each other? What do you think? What do you think? I'm gonna look in the chat. What y'all saying?
This so game and that shit never faze me. I be chillin', don't know why they hate me. No life in the streets, I be towing on K's. They me and I'm quick to react like Swayze. I'm too different. Fuck these goofies, I'm stacking my chicken. I'm chatting these niggas some bitches. We send niggas back home with some stitches.